What's good with the people, man? You know what I'm talking about, man? It's your partner, man. Who? It's your partner, man. You know what I'm talking about? How's y'all doing on this Much More Monday? He say Much More Monday, right? Hold on. It's your partner, man. Who? It's your partner. You know what I'm talking about? Much More Monday it is. We gonna get into it, but before we do that, what's good people like hee ha ha, man? Ken in the pen, man. All my folks incarcerated, all my folks who ain't, man. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, man. Everybody on top of that thing, man. Keep that head up, you know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. You know what I'm talking about? Did I say Ken in the pen? I don't know, but if I didn't, go get that stick up in stores now, man. You can go and get you one on 76 MacArthur Giants liquor is what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, man? 82nd Hillside Barbershop. You know what I'm talking about, man? They say somebody put them in their stores in the hundreds. Thank you, young man. Now you know, because I tell you every day. You know what I'm talking about? But just in case you forgot or you don't watch me, you can come get them from me. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Sprinkler system on. You know what I'm talking about? Also in stores. Funk or die trying. You know what I'm talking about? Make sure you go get you one. You know what I'm talking about? But if all else fails, man, I mean if all else fails, man, you can go and grab you one of them things off of Amazon. Make sure you copy a hardback. You know what I'm talking about, man? What's that? Swing that finger, young man. You know what I'm talking about? Come on with it, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Worldwide Incorporated, man. You know what I'm talking about? Worldwide INC, man. You know what I'm talking about? What is it, bro? Worldwide. You know what I'm talking about? They gonna say, bro, what does that mean? I'm gonna continuously tell you it means everybody. Everybody included. You know what I'm talking about? And Dugu. Cutthroat, Mike, Lil Rue, not Lil Rue, Lil Rue. You know what I'm talking about? Tata the player, that's who comes next, man. Same thing, bruh. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on top of that thing, man. Keep that head up. You know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. You know what I'm talking about? Now let's get through them. Let's get through these disclaimers. You know what I'm talking about? But before we do that, Mama says, and Mama always says, boy, brush them whiskers when you on TV, even if they got a hole in them. You know what I'm talking about? Coffee Chronicles. Classic roast, piping hot. You know what I'm talking about, man? Coffee Chronicles. You know what I'm talking about? Classic roast, piping hot. You know what I'm talking about? But where's we at? Oh yeah, y'all good brother like myself. I don't promote no drug usage. Good brother like myself. I don't promote no drug sellage. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself. I don't promote no alcohol consumption. No. You know what I'm talking about? No. Don't take a sip of the sippers. Nah, don't do it. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself. I don't promote no crime. No. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no violence. You know what I'm talking about? No. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no domestic violence. No. Keep your hands off of the people. You know what I'm talking about? No. Bro, like me, man. Man, I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about? They was telling me, man, I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about? All I promote is y'all go ahead and do what you're going to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find the right thing to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen, because we just don't know how much of it we got, young ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm talking about? But a good brother like myself, you know what I'm talking about? I ain't prejudiced. No. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself. I ain't got nothing against essentially different, man. No. Gorilla myself. No. Man, I broke down that shit, man. What was I? Gorilla like myself. I ain't got nothing against the little people, man. No. You know what I'm talking about? No, man. Me, I ain't got no problems with nobody, man. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking to me. Man, I just love me some everybody. You know what I'm talking about? As a matter of fact, you know what I'm talking about? I'm on a quest, you know what I'm talking about? Bring that peace, you know what I'm talking about? That joy, you know what I'm talking about? That love, you know what I'm talking about? That love. Back to YouTube community, man. You with me? Come on over here, fuck with your partner, man. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, check it out, man. Come fuck with a nigga one time. You know what I'm talking about? Man, what's good with the people? How is y'all doing? Shout out to everybody who's scared of shadow. Someone's following me. Yeah. Shout out, man. I say, bro, what you up here today, man? Just talking about much more. You feel me? Now that shit could this shit gonna cover shit could cover a whole bunch of shit around the world, you know what I'm talking about, but I think I'm just gonna cover two things with it. But much more. You know, I'm talking about life. You get what I'm saying? I'm talking about life. You get what I'm saying? So in life, man, you feel me? It's like now say you got some people, your friend, one of your relatives, just anybody, bruh. Some people, your bitch, your nigga, you know what I'm talking about? And you know how people live sometimes, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Now say you got a disruptive motherfucker. You get what I'm saying? One motherfucker every time come around, it's a problem. We just gonna make, if you got one of them motherfuckers, you can put one of them motherfuckers right there, bruh, around a bunch of other group motherfuckers, and that one motherfucker, bruh, you would just see the detention. I mean the detention, however the fuck you pronounce that shit, the distinct. You could just see the trouble brewing, man. That shit gonna spread. You know what I'm talking about? Because it all started off with this one person, but this one person, when you talking about like ways, because it's just the ways of people, y'all. You know what I mean? You got people that don't be tripping, and you got people who be tripping. You know what I'm talking about? Coffee Chronicles. Like my granny was like that. You know what I'm talking about? I swear to God. My granny and my grandma was two of the fairest motherfuckers I ever seen in my life. You get what I'm saying? But my granny was like that, man. She wouldn't, whether you was one of the favorite kids or not, she didn't live, no, man. It was the same punishment. You get what I'm saying? Just because she might have liked it, you know what I'm talking about, you was her favorite or whatever, she just kept it fair. You wouldn't finna be able to get away with shit either just because you was her favorite one. You get what I'm saying? If you did something, nigga, Granny gonna call your ass out too. You know what I'm talking about? You couldn't do that shit with Granny. Granny was just fair as a motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? Granny was fair as a motherfucker. She was. Now, son, fucking with me, you ain't had no chances, man. My man, Son, talking about me, man. Son said I ain't did shit. You know what I'm talking about? They used to be coming to knock on our door and shit. You know what I'm talking about? Son said she don't want to hear it. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't did nothing. Go and get off my doorstep with that shit. Go worry about your kids. See, that's what Son used to say. Well, what did your kids do? Go down here and talk about my kids. What did your kids do? I don't come with my goddamn dog. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out Son, my grandmama. Rest in peace, man. Beautiful lady. Beautiful spirited lady. But she was the one that always told me, folks, I'm telling y'all, that's where my good came from, y'all. That's where my good came from, bruh. That's where my good came from, bruh. I done been in the middle of moments. You know what I'm talking about? Them people's voice came over me. You know what I'm talking about? For real. Them people's voice came over me. Like, you know, you was raised better than this. You know what I'm talking about? A boy mission. You feel me? But so I said, wait a little bit, talking about grandma and granny. You know what I'm talking about? But it's like that. That one person that be with all that old chaos and shit. That one person could come into one family function, bruh. And they chaos would just, it's gonna be much more, bruh. That shit gonna start off little and it's just gonna grow to much more. You get what I'm saying? Next thing you know, everybody in the house arguing. You feel what I'm saying? About this one motherfucker and they all evil ass spirit. I ain't gonna even say evil ass spirit, but they all miserable spirit. That's a better word for it. Cause you can't really on some real shit. And as a society, we got this bad, and that's them labels. Cause we quick to label something that we don't like. You get what I'm saying? I done seen motherfucker label a kid like that. Talking about that kid ain't nothing but the devil. Goddamn, nigga just jumping on the couch, man. You know, nigga just don't listen. He ain't the devil. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we got that shit bad, bruh. I'm telling you, the church people, y'all got that shit bad than anybody, but I ain't gonna even get on y'all on this one. But y'all do. The church people, y'all quick to lay something, y'all quick to label something devil, demonic, or you just quick to do that, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? We ain't got no power to label people, y'all. And that's what I'm saying, man. If you really read your Bible, you would realize that vengeance was God's. You get what I'm saying? You would just realize that vengeance was God. And you would stop trying to get revenge. You get what I'm saying? But on this Much More Monday, it go like that. You feel me? I've been watching this shit my whole life since I was little, bruh. Since I was little. You feel what I'm saying? And there's that one motherfucker come. Everybody around the house, the word already been out. They don't know if they coming, but they invited. You know what I'm talking about? They gonna show up. Next thing you see their kids running. You know, no matter if they don't like the people or not, man, they always love the kids. You feel what I'm saying? They always love the kids. So them kids will come running in, come fucking with their cousins and shit. And here go the whole motherfucking climate of the motherfucking function. You feel what I'm saying? Here come the whole climate of the motherfucking function. And I'm just saying, like family and especially family. I'm talking about your blood. There's way too many of us around the world, bruh, fighting one amongst each other, man. When it comes to that family shit, it's just like what y'all don't get is like, nigga, we in our family too, bruh. We was the next generation of our family. But do you know, like, when it was way back there, nigga, it was more the family feeling. It's like when we start coming, it's like we fucked the family feeling up, bruh. We did. We came along, we start saying fuck them functions. Y'all remember we used to have a function, nigga, every holiday, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? 3 or 4 of them. You had to decide which picnic you was going to, bruh. Ain't none of that shit no more. It ain't. It ain't none of that shit no more, man. It's like motherfuckers only come together for weddings and funerals. For real. It's like motherfuckers only come together for weddings and funerals, folks. And I told myself this year I ain't going to no wedding or no funeral. I hope not. I hope I don't have to go. If God say the same. You feel me? I don't. I'm tired of both of them, weddings and funerals. Somebody gonna say, why you went to, I'll tell y'all later, I don't know. Why I don't like weddings Wednesdays or some shit like that, you know what I'm talking about? I call that tie, just like the tie for it. This Much More Monday, you feel me? And it's gonna come like that, man. So it only takes a speck, you know what I'm talking about? That's why it's not good to doubt yourself, because all it takes is a speck. You know how they say, what's that saying? That came from the Bible somewhere. You could move a mountain with mustard seed or some shit like that. You can move mountains with the faith of a mustard seed. So all you got to do is have a speck of faith, nigga, and you can move a mountain. You feel what I'm saying? And that's how I watch that disrespect shit go. Not even disrespect, but the motherfucker with the bad, like you got the family function, the motherfucker with the bad energy coming around. I've been watching this shit since I was a little kid, bruh. I'm telling you. I've been watching this shit since I was a little kid. That one motherfucker come. And you know what be fucked up? The motherfucker they be saying had bad energy, that really be the cool motherfucker. The motherfucker energy ain't bad. But one motherfucker made their energy bad. You feel what I'm saying? Because Aunt Crystal don't like something that somebody did or something. So instead of Aunt Crystal just not liking it, see, because I'm going to tell you what people does, especially in family. I'm talking about blood now. All right, motherfuckers close to you, you know, because you probably got some motherfuckers you closer with than any of your blood. You get what I'm saying? You just got some motherfuckers that's been around. Y'all know how family do. You feel what I'm saying? And Aunt Crystal then fell out with the other aunt. She didn't like something she did. But instead of Aunt Crystal just keeping that shit to herself, and you got your reasons for not disliking somebody, you know what Aunt Crystal do? Aunt Crystal go around and just basically just go around talking about the other aunt. You know what I'm talking about? Talking about the other aunt to try to get everybody else to feel the way that she does about this one aunt. And that shit didn't work. You know what I'm talking about? That shit be working sometimes, y'all. I'm talking about, I done seen family members, bruh, that was just like black sheeps ever since I've been little, bruh. You feel? Ain't nothing wrong with them people. Me and them people always been cool. I ain't never looked at them people as nothing else but auntie. And I don't think we be getting that in the family, man. Like, if you don't like somebody, that's fine and dandy, folks. You just don't like them. But you shouldn't go around to the rest of the motherfucking family, man. You know what I'm talking about? Try to get these people to dislike this person for the reason you dislike them. You feel me? You gotta find your own reasons because, like, I'm a man. I done seen so much shit in my lifetime, bro. I done seen the motherfucker. Well, they didn't like this motherfucker because they said they was a thief or whatever. This motherfucker ran around and told a story about a motherfucker stole something. But nigga, when you get to the bottom of that shit, bro, ain't nobody even stole nothing. You get what I'm saying? That's just the spin this motherfucker put on it. You get what I'm saying? Man, when you got to the bottom of that shit, man, it was some old other kind of deal and hellish shit. But the motherfucker that was running around talking about the motherfucker that stole something about their house, man, that wasn't even the thing, bruh. That wasn't even it, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? And it all came down to the motherfucker was talking about the motherfucker stealing. He owed somebody some money. You know what I'm talking about? And then it came with an agreement or something. You know how like you'll go to the pawn shop or something, motherfucker be like, they don't want to give you no money anyway. But if I give you some money, man, you gonna have to give some collateral or something. You get what I'm saying? And if you don't come back on time or whatever, man, you get what I'm saying? I'm keeping this shit for collateral, man, because I don't really trust you like that. This is what's cold about that story, y'all. The motherfucker who had the shit for collateral had that guy, the other motherfucker who was talking about they stole something, bruh. The motherfucker who was holding that shit for collateral, man, gave that motherfucker more, bruh. He didn't even pay the man back when he was supposed to. The man still was lenient. You get what I'm saying, bruh? Man still was lenient, bruh. Still trying to hold that man shit. Didn't even want that shit, bruh. Like, bro, I want my money. Nigga, I don't want this shit. You get what I'm saying? But you forcing me to have to, I'm gonna have to go sell this shit. Nigga, I'm gonna have to take this shit to, and that's what happened. But the nigga was mad because he didn't hold his obligation or whatever the fuck he was supposed to do with the family member. So he went around telling everybody else the family member a thief and took this shit. Then when you get to the bottom of this, and this was fucked up, then nobody else called the other family member. You get what I'm saying? This is one of the family. You know how you got family members that like ain't nothing wrong with them, but you just might not see bruh or her. You know what I'm talking about? They just be doing their own thing. You get what I'm saying? You just might not see or hear from them like that, but they there. But it really ain't no problem with them. But because the motherfucker who said he was stealing, he the one to be around the family all the time. You get what I'm saying? So the one who said that the other family member was stealing, this nigga get around the family because he was with him all the time, and he done painted a fucked up picture of this other nigga. You know what I'm talking about? That don't nobody really talk to. So when bruh finally do come around, bruh puzzled. Then when they get to the bottom of the story, please, when they got to the bottom of it, this nigga over here playing. You feel me? And much more Monday go like that, bruh. You feel me? Much more Monday go like that, bruh. You could take one little speck, nigga. One little speck, nigga. Of some bullshit and plant that shit, bruh. And you gonna get much more. You gonna get much more. And that's how they be killing us as a whole, folks. It just is. But like I said, man, like I get it a little bit. You feel what I'm saying? But if you don't get it, bro, I can't make you get it. You get what I'm saying? So like I just gotta work on living my life getting it. You get what I'm saying? Because that's the only thing that's gonna help me. You feel me? And the other much more on this much more Monday is like we as people, I don't think that we understand how selfish we is. You get what I'm saying? I don't. And a lot of times, because I was just sitting up here, man, Coffee Chronicles. Now, I'm not talking about you, sis. I'm not. I really got love for all you, the beautiful sisters too. You know what I'm talking about? I just talked the way I talk. I had to get, I ain't have to get into it, but I had to check a bitch about that shit the other day. You get what I'm saying? Motherfucker want to tell me, and see, this is a problem that we got, man. The problem that we got as people is we too motherfucking nosy, bruh. And we always trying to put the way we feel on somebody else's situation. So if somebody want to tell me, check this out, man. My bitch don't got no problem with me saying bitch. You know what I'm talking about? So I don't understand why you mad because I might say bitch. You get what I'm saying? If me and my bitch, you know what I'm talking about, whatever relationship me and my bitch got, you know what I'm talking about, that's the relationship me and my bitch got. I don't get how you gonna get mad, you know what I'm talking about? My bitch like being called bitch, you know what I'm talking about, by breath. You get what I'm saying? Because she understands, you know what I'm talking about? She understands. You know what I'm talking about? It ain't easy to be breath bitch. It's just not. You get what I'm saying? But another motherfucker try to come put they motherfucking 2 cents in on some shit that I'm doing. You know what I'm talking about? Talking about, well, I ain't got no respect and all. Just get up out of here. That's you. That's the way you feel. You know what I'm talking about? And that's probably why you ain't got a man. You get what I'm saying? And I realized that, like I say, sis, I ain't on y'all, but I'll be realizing that it's always the old, I ain't gonna even call you bitter, it's just always the old bitch who don't got no man, who don't got no companionship, that always got her motherfucking opinion and input to put on something. Coffee Chronicles. So you gotta watch shit like that. Cause a lot of times when you see motherfuckers, all they could do is give you advice on how to be lonely too. How the fuck somebody lonely gonna give you advice on how to have companionship? Please. But I talk the way I talk, bitch. And that's the way I talk. Fuck you. You know what I'm talking about? Bitch. You know what I'm talking about? And that's what's wrong with you now. That's what's wrong with a lot of us now. You get what I'm saying? We always sitting around here just looking at something else. You get what I'm saying? Trying to put I ain't even got no spin to put on somebody else's relationship. You know what I'm talking about? I know y'all just like me. You ever went somewhere and a bitch and her nigga was fighting? Man, please. I'll come back. I ain't the nigga to intervene in your business. And I'm gonna tell you why I don't do that shit. Y'all ever had them girl cousins and shit? Remember a long time ago, you know what I'm talking about? Somebody come get me talking about a nigga, her and the nigga getting into it. Man, listen, bruh. When I tell y'all that somebody, that's a, first of all, this would be cold. When a motherfucker like that, because we was already in the group, you know what I'm talking about, smoking weed and shit. So when the motherfucker came and got me, you know what I'm talking about, everybody that was with me just so happened to jump in the car. You know what I'm talking about? The motherfucker go around there, do a number on the motherfucker, bruh. When I tell you it wasn't even 2 days, both of these motherfuckers sitting over there hugging with knots on their head and shit, man, please, bruh. I told myself right then, I won't ever, you don't never, and I mean ever got to worry about me coming and getting somebody's business, bruh. I'm not doing it. So don't, man, pick a better nigga. I'm not doing it, bruh. Because I realized at that point, now say that shit would have went another way, bruh. Nigga be in jail. You get what I'm saying? Why this lady still over here hugging on this? Man, please, bruh. Then when you come do it, they screaming about stop. Man, I'm through with that shit, bruh. That's when I realized right then, motherfuckers really don't be meaning it, bruh. You get what I'm saying? A motherfucker just be reacting off they mad. And that's what I'm saying. That ain't even good, bruh. I'm telling you, I done been fucked up. Reacting off your mad. Bruh, that shit, it ain't good, bruh. Because about 97, 95% of the time, bruh, while you mad, you gonna do or say something that you gonna regret later on. You know what I'm talking about? Because you just feel that way because you mad. That's why it's always good to not be mad before you make a decision. Because that's gonna let you know what you really want to do at that point. Because you might just be mad now, and then when you calm down, you realize that shit ain't even worth it or something like that. You get what I'm saying? That's why you don't really want to make moves out of haste on earth. You know what I'm talking about? Because one bad, hasty move, bro, could fuck your whole life off, folks. Man, I ain't been involved in hella shit, bro. Man, please. That nigga really ain't had nothing to do with, bro. You get what I'm saying? Hella shit. Then got fucked off. Hella shit, bro. Hella shit. That's why you just gotta watch out, bro. You could just be around somewhere, bro, and some shit happen. You ain't even really got nothing to do with it, nigga, and you get the fall. You get the fall. We got a nigga just called me AF. He one of them niggas that always get in the nigga car with rocks in his mouth. Playing with his rocks, keep spitting them out to hit the weed and shit. Been to drop 2 or 3 rocks on the side of your motherfucking car. We get pulled over, everybody go to jail. You know what I'm talking about? My nigga one of them niggas. He just dropped the rocks in the car, you know what I'm talking about? And all that shit right there. But on this much more, like I said, man, we kind of selfish. So we be sitting here, bruh, and we be asking for shit. We just be wanting shit. As people, we just, like, we feel that we don't have to change or nothing like that, and we just deserve everything that we want. And we get like that, bruh. Because I'm going to tell you, a lot of people, especially for, I don't know why niggas sit around, niggas and nephew, sis, old man, old lady, nephew, sis, old man, old lady, you know what I'm talking about? I don't know why niggas and bitches sit around these days and like wish for a nigga or a bitch, bro. That ain't even nothing you wish for. You can go to the store right now, knock you a bitch, or go get at a nigga, whatever. You can just get in traffic. That ain't nothing you really gotta pray for or nothing like that. Motherfucker be talking about, I want a good man or I want a good woman, bro, and you not even a good person yourself. And that's what I mean. You know what I'm talking about? Much more. Because a lot of us that get shit, you know what I'm talking about? Much more. And bro, it ain't gonna be much more to come in a minute. That's what's gonna happen. Because you fucking off all your chances. You get what I'm saying? The way you is, you just want shit. You talking about seeing me a good man, but you ain't even a good woman. So what is you even gonna do with a good man? You get what I'm saying? You ain't gonna do nothing but run that nigga off with your old ignorant, dumbass ways. That's all you gonna do because ain't nobody sitting around. Ain't nobody sitting around going through no bullshit that ain't got to. And I don't think people understand that. Who the fuck finna sit around here and just keep going through some shit? It's so easy not to go through some shit. That's what I don't get. I don't get why the new thing is going through some shit. You get what I'm saying? Anything, nigga, you it's like now, especially you young bitches, it's like you hoes just come with an argument. You feel me? It's like nigga going down picking you bitches. You gotta read the back. Which argument you come with? Okay, this bitch right here gonna be talking about her baby daddy. Okay, this bitch argument right here is why you ain't spending more time. You get what I'm saying? You bitches come with the a built-in argument. You feel what I'm saying? Nigga don't want to hear that shit. All you really gotta do is shut the fuck up, bitch. Because a lot of you bitches on some real shit. Y'all don't even know shit. You hoes ain't did nothing but came from broken ass relationships your whole life. Bitch, has been one broken relationship after another broken relationship. Then somehow in your head, you don't even know how to be happy. But somehow in your head, you think, bitch, you ain't knew nothing but misery your whole motherfucking life. You don't even know how to be happy. That's why you should just shut the fuck up. You know what I'm talking about? And be content when you find a real player. But you can't do that because you came from all that chaos and shit. So it's just gonna be constant chaos. You know what I'm talking about? Much more. See, because a lot of y'all just be lying. A lot of y'all, niggas and bitches, y'all be coming across good people that y'all fuck off because of your ways. But y'all still refuse to even look at your ways. You know what I'm talking about? That's why every time, even though you've been living for about 30-something years, you know what I'm talking about? Every time you break up with somebody, I ain't talking about like a relationship. I'm talking about friendship, family. Anytime you fall out with somebody, you gonna swear to God it's them. You get what I'm saying? You ain't gonna see no part that you played in the fallout. It's just everybody else. And you done fell out with damn near everybody you come in contact with. What the fuck you think that is? That can't be everybody else, bro. It gotta, you know what I'm talking about? At some point, you gotta look at yourself. Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. You know what I'm talking about? But especially you bitches, sis. That's why a lot of you bitches just be lonely. You don't mind. Y'all be hella old and lonely. Because you swear to God, you know everything. You just won't shut up. You know everything it is to be done, bitch, and you ain't even did shit. All you ever did is went around life and picked the wrong nigga. You know what I'm talking about? And I don't even think all them niggas was wrong. I just think you didn't want to shut up. Coffee Chronicles. Because for some reason now you bitches like to come from some kind of standpoint like you got power over a man or something. Hey, you can't do that shit around me, bitch. I'm just telling you, man. I ain't. You can't do that shit around me, bitch. You gonna shut the fuck up. Cause I ain't the dumb nigga. You get what I'm saying? Real about his business. I ain't the nigga that's sitting around waiting for you to get your tax money so we can go buy a box shell or something. You know, I ain't that nigga. You feel me? No, I ain't that nigga. But that's what be wrong. If you wanted to know, sis, you feel me? That's what be wrong. That's what be wrong with a lot of you bitches. Y'all just don't know how to shut the fuck up. You think you know something, and you really don't know how to do shit but be miserable. Your whole life, bitch, you ain't did nothing but complain. Complain about the nigga you picked. Complain about the kids you didn't have. You just complain about everything that you chose to do. And ain't nobody set your ass down, bitch, and taught you how to take accountability for the shit that you do. And that's the only thing wrong with you. That's why you can't shut up. Because you don't hold yourself accountable for your life. It's everybody else's fault. Let you tell it. Coffee Chronicles. I told y'all about the mistakes. Another label we good for. Talking about the mistakes we made. Now everybody makes mistakes, you know what I'm talking about? But motherfuckers be trying to say, put a mistake label on some shit that was really a choice. No, a lot of that shit don't be mistakes. A lot of that shit just be your choice. You get what I'm saying? That didn't pan out. Now you want to turn it into a mistake. Nah, bro. Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. You know what I'm talking about? But on this Much More Monday, there's going to be much more to come. It just is. Because in real life, man, we just picking up these behaviors. In real life. We picking up these behaviors and be running with it. And this is what we want to do now. So now I'm talking about in real life. You can go to somebody and tell their ass something, bro. And they going to turn that shit into hate. The moment you tell somebody something that they don't want to hear, they going to say you hating on them. They gonna call that shit anything but the truth. You get what I'm saying? They gonna turn that shit, they gonna put hella labels on some shit that they doing for real. I'm telling you, I see this shit every day, folks. I'm talking about real life, folks. I ain't even talking about this shit today. I'm talking about real life, folks. And it's just gonna be much more, bruh. Just like the family thing. That's family around the world. We fight amongst each other too much. We only come together for weddings and funerals, bruh. That's the only time we seen each other now. We arguing when we come together. Everybody just, basically it ain't even no family feeling no more. It's every man for itself. Because they didn't interact these all invisible ass, bullshit ass behaviors. You see when they get into the real world, you know what I'm talking about? It's gonna start in the family first. So now everybody acting like the new people act. You get what I'm saying? And that's what's going on. And that shit done killed the family feeling. Now you don't even want to get over there because for some reason you can't stand your family. No, you can't stand your family. But you'll sit around with your friends on your phone all day and motherfuckers you don't know, and you, for some reason, you just got mega love for invisible people. But when it comes to your family member, your real blood or something like that, nah, you ain't got no love for them. You just can't stand them. You hate them. You get what I'm saying? And it might be just because they know you for real. And I think, now I'm talking about this for a brief minute, and I think that's what we get to kick off of this thing right here. I just told you the dangers of like not having nothing to do during the day. Like you one of the motherfuckers that collect a check, so all you do is sit up with your phone all motherfucking day. Man, that shit is zap you. You'll become one of these computer people, bro, overnight. But it's easy to get along with people when people can't be around you. See, when people got to be around you, that's when you gotta, but we don't. But that's when you gotta be accountable for yourself. See, when you go out to functions and you really interacting with people in your real life, and that's why a lot of us don't have friends and be lonely and shit in real life because we can't deal with people. So when we get around people, see, because people will tell you who you is. You get what I'm saying? See, you come around doing some bullshit in real life, people will let you know. You know what I'm talking about? That's you. And a lot of people can't take that shit. They just can't take anything being them. It's not my fault. So you know what I'm talking about? So now we gotta, that's how we get into the argument. Because even though it was your fault, you got a big ass rationalization and the drawn out motherfucking theory of how I wasn't. Now you finna get to saying a whole bunch of shit that don't even make no sense. Don't even mean nothing. You done jumped everywhere. You get what I'm saying? You finna sit up here with this long ass argument even though it was your fault. And that's how we get into the arguments. Because don't nobody ever feel like they do anything. Coffee Chronicles. And then it got so bad to the point where a motherfucker could crack a nigga in the head with a board. And when you go, man, what the fuck did you do that for? That motherfucker would sit there and act like he just didn't do it. They would sit there and tell you the reason they cracked this nigga in the head with the board. He was talking about me and he said I stole something. I ain't stole nothing, so I had the right to do it. Every time somebody else has something, they feel like they have the right to do it. So they gonna come with this big ass drawn out, you know what I'm talking about? And that right there nullifies you checking yourself. Because in your own head, you don't believe you wrong. You don't. And that's why a lot of us walk around being wrong. Because what we believe is always what we believe or what we feel or some shit like that. And that's just your feeling, bro. That shit ain't got nothing to do with the world or what really happened. It don't. It don't. You could kill somebody, bro, for nothing. And come up with your own rationalization in your head why you did it. You get what I'm saying? I ain't fucking with you. You know what I'm talking about? Nah, I ain't fucking with you. Coffee Chronicles. But on this, I got a few runs to do, you know what I'm talking about? A little grocery shopping and some more shit. It's my business that, you know what I'm talking about? So I'm gonna run around, try to do everything I got to do before this, motherfucking game tonight, you know what I'm talking about? Laker fans feeling real good, all they talking shit. Yeah, they talking shit, man. I don't know. You get what I'm saying? We'll see what happens, man. I still believe in my niggas, man. And I'm gonna tell you what I've been telling you from the jump. Lakers just look tired to me. You know what I'm talking about? So we still in the midst of them trying to keep up with our pace. It's gonna be it might be a long series, you know what I'm talking about? But I still believe in my niggas. But on this much more Monday, man, I'm finna get up out of here. But there's gonna be much more of this shit to come. The divide between the family, you know what I'm talking about? The motherfuckers who's you want much more, but you don't even deserve it. Nah, you don't even deserve it, bro. Cause you nephew, sis, old man, old lady, nephew, sis, old man, old lady. You know what I'm talking about? You sitting here asking for some shit you finna fuck off. You sitting here talking about you lonely. You wanna, come on, man. You lonely for a reason. Don't nobody fuck with you for a reason. But instead of motherfuckers sitting down and checking their motherfucking self, we steadily travel this world like there's nothing wrong with us, like we don't need correction. And that's what's fucked up, bruh. Because I'm telling you, if you don't check yourself, somebody else will. Because the shit you doing, you gonna run across somebody and they gonna check you, bruh, with that shit. Then when we get checked about the shit we doing, somehow we still like to wiggle up out of it. Just like I said, nigga hit a nigga in the head with a board. But it ain't about that. It's about why I did it. You know what I'm talking about? And that shit just, man, that shit childish. It just is, man. And that's what they getting us back into. They getting us back into child and kid-like behavior. They just is, man. And we accepting the challenge. We is. You get what I'm saying? But on this much more Monday, man, you know what I'm talking about? There's just gonna be much more of this shit to come. Because we ain't doing nothing to correct this shit. We ain't even trying to do nothing to correct this shit. You feel me? We ain't trying to do nothing to correct this shit. We like the state we in right now. You know what I'm talking about? We just do. But on the street, and in this real world, they can get all y'all acting like that if they, you know what I'm talking about? Do what the fuck you do. It's your life. You get what I'm saying? I'm just saying that shit ain't gonna get you nowhere though. You could think it is. It might even get you somewhere for a moment. But that shit gonna have you being the one that's don't nobody wanna fuck with. Because every time you come around, it's a motherfucking problem. And see, when motherfuckers identify every time you come around it's a problem, that's when motherfuckers start, that's when you don't start seeing you at the functions and shit. You feel me? That's when motherfuckers just go on and really have a good time because they tired of babysitting your motherfucking ass. You feel me? You want to go somewhere, but as soon as we go there, you going to have a problem. You get what I'm saying? And I don't even know why people like that. And around the world, bro, my whole life I've been watching that shit. You know what I'm talking about? You can't always find a fucking problem with something. And them people got a problem. Them people that's like that, they got a problem with everything but they motherfucking self. They don't see nothing wrong with anything that they're doing. There's no accountability on the part they play in no situation they go through in life. And you the start and the ending of everything, bro. You get what I'm saying? Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. You know what I'm talking about? You the start and the ending of everything, folks. If it wasn't for you, you wouldn't even be in that situation. But you don't think like that. You just think somehow somebody just came and forced you into a situation and shit don't work like that, bro. It don't. It doesn't. So we trying to get back to the peace, man, you know what I'm talking about? Because what we really missing in these days and times is that family feeling. We missing that shit, bro. And that shit used to be the best feeling back in the day, folks. You get what I'm saying? When everybody just came together, that was just the best feeling. You was happy to see your folks. You feel me? Because you ain't seen them in a while. Now, we just done killed that shit, folks. We can't even get together no more, you know what I'm talking about? Because everybody just bickering and arguing and you know what I'm talking about? And all that shit come from is another motherfucker want to critique something you doing. Whether what the fuck somebody doing, bruh, that's on them. Somebody could be sitting over there, be an alcoholic, dolphin, or whatever, bruh. If that's how they want to live their life, bruh, just let them live their life. Just have the love that you can have for them, bruh. Now, I can see if they over there doing some bullshit that might hinder your life. Nah, we ain't with that shit either. You get what I'm saying? But if them people over there ain't bothering nobody, bruh, just give them people the same love. Why you gotta look down upon what they doing? You get what I'm saying? And we got that shit bad. We look down upon on what everybody else doing, bruh. And when it come to us, we want to be celebrated. We act like we do no wrong. We act like the shit we do is worse than the shit we do. We act like the shit somebody else do is worse than the shit we do, bruh. And all that shit the same, folks. But these the behaviors they got us in. They got us over here. One motherfucker off heroin, another motherfucker off crack, and they teasing each other. Everybody got a drug habit. Oh no, I don't smoke no crack while you nodding and shit. And the other motherfucker, he up there talking about, I don't do no heroin. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bruh, it's the same shit. Everybody just do what the fuck they do, bruh. If we just get back to minding our motherfucking business on earth, I'm talking about. If we just get back to minding our motherfucking business, it'll just be smooth, folks. But we can't do that. Because we want to sit up here on some kind of motherfucking with ego trip or whatever and feel like we got the right to tell everybody what the fuck that they could do in their life. Like, we got the motherfucking remote control to everybody else's life. And I want to push a button. No, I don't like this. I'm trying to change. You can't do that, bro. All you can do is fix what the fuck is wrong with your life and get forward. It ain't going to even help you sitting around watching nobody else trying to critique what the fuck they doing. You get what I'm saying? But that's what the fuck they got us doing, bro. They got us walking around critiquing everything else. What we don't like about something, well, I felt this way about this, and we'll, motherfucker come here right now talking about Bruce Willis divorced Debbie Moore. You know what I'm talking about? Or just anything, bruh. These people getting a divorce. You gonna have 9 million motherfuckers that ain't got a nigga or a bitch talking, gonna put their opinion on somebody that's married, bruh. You ain't even got no bitch or no nigga, bruh. What even gives you the motherfucking right to speak on this situation, folks? You don't have one, but they just got us in today's world with that feeling right there. They ain't took us about the family feeling. And they done put us in the bitch police, critique-ish ass spirit. So we just walking around telling people what they need to do. And man, get the fuck out of here with that shit, bruh. That's why I just live my motherfucking life, bruh. That's what I do. I just live my days, man. And try to handle my business as best I can and get home safe, bruh. That's what I be on. I wouldn't give a fuck what nobody else was doing, bruh. That shit not that important to me, folks. It's just not. You feel me? What somebody else doing ain't gonna help me. You know what I'm talking about? What somebody else doing right now ain't gonna help me with shit that I gotta go get up and do today. It's just not. And I got shit to get up and go do today. You know what I'm talking about? Nephew says old man, old lady. Nephew says old man, old lady. You know what I'm talking about, man? But what do I know? Only you could prevent forest fires. And with that one right there, man, if you don't remember nothing else, always remember, it don't cost nothing just to show a little bit of that love.